Hello and welcome to episode
29?
29.
Wild.
Today
Apologies.
on the menu is Warren G. Harding. Tell me, Dutch, what do you know about Warren?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, okay, well, actually, I'm going to be honest with you. It's been a while since I read this, so I am relying heavily on AI to not to teach me, but to remind me what I know.
Oh, classic. Likely story.
Hey, I read this 3 weeks ago. All
No
right.
worries.
Okay, so Warren G. Harding was he has an unusual president in the sense that he was actually he owned a newspaper, so he worked in journalism.
Oh, cool.
And I think like from what I read, at least he it really changed the way he kind of went about things. So he was the 29th president, then from 1921 until his death. Oh, I spoiled it too soon. Okay, well, this guy dies
Okay,
during
well,
his presidency.
okay. I mean, everybody dies. It's okay.
Yeah, but not when they're president. Only a rare few.
I don't know. I feel like we've had a lot of presidents die while they're president.
That's true. Yeah, well, that's because they're usually so old. This guy
true,
was.
true, true,
He wasn't
true.
old, but he was getting up there.
I mean, what was the average age? Sorry. What are we?
Isn't it like 80 years old these days?
Yeah, but like that back then.
I know. Ask my. This is kind of sounds like a kind of question AI would be bad at. What?
13 average. I want to say age. I want to say life
Expectancy.
expectancy.
Oh, the AI is just telling me how to do the math.
Like 50 apparently. 1913 was like 50 years old.
Well, that's also they didn't live long back then. Okay, wait, how old was this guy when he died?
That's what I'm saying.
So 30, 20. Whoa, this guy. Oh, so he was like in his. Oh, you're saying he died when he was 50?
No, I'm saying in 1913, the average most people died when they were 50 years old.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that check it because he was like in his late 50s.
So that tracks. That tracks.
He's got white
We're
hair.
like-
He's 50 years old. I guess that makes sense. I
Like,
know
and
white haired. Yeah.
this list I have
okay.
only goes up to 1998, but it goes all the way up to 73. But what's interesting is
really?
you get a dip when during the Depression. You get like a dip where it's like it goes from like 50 to like 47, and then back up to 50 a few years later. Anyways, continue.
Probably a lot of suicides.
Gasp.
Disclaimer. I should have done that before. Disclaimer. Trigger warning
Oh.
for people who have not that kind of trigger.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
He's assassinated?
No. Okay, wait. He died of heart. Okay, wait. So back then, science was garbage. So the cause of death back then was a brain aneurysm, but they think that it was cardiac arrest today. So, anyways, I'm going backwards. I should. Here I'll tell the story of his death first. That'll.
I can't
That'll,
believe you just said science was garbage back then.
Well, it was. They didn't even have quantum mechanics yet. they thought the moon was. No, I don't know.
Made of cheese.
Yeah. Crackers grommet. Okay, let me start at the end.
I'll stop distracting.
What a great let me see, death and funeral. Okay, yeah. So Harding went to bed. I'm just reading Wikipedia right now. Harding went to bed early on the evening of July 27th, 1923, a few hours after giving the speech at the University of Washington. Later that night, he called for his physician, Charles E. Sawyer, complaining of pain in his upper abdomen. Sawyer thought that it was a recurrence of stomach upset, but Dr. Joel T. Bone suspected a heart problem. The press was told Harding had experienced acute gastrointestinal attack, and his scheduled weekend in Portland was canceled. He felt better the next day as the train rushed to San Francisco, where they arrived the morning of July 29th. He insisted on walking from the train to the car and was then rushed to the Palace Hotel, where he suffered a relapse. Doctors found that not only was his heart causing problems, but also that he had pneumonia, and he had confined to bed rest in his hotel room. Doctors treated him with liquid caffeine. Oh, I told you science was garbage back then. They gave him a coffee and Digitalis. I don't even know what that is. And he seemed to improve. Hoover, as we'll know next week, is the guy who replaces him as president. Hoover released Harding's foreign policy address advocating membership in the World Court, and the president was pleased that it was favorably received. By the afternoon of August 2nd, Harding's condition still seemed to be improving, and his doctors allowed him to sit up in bed. Bonus. At around 7:30 that evening, Florence, this is his wife. Florence was reading to him a calm review of A Calm Man. This part's really sweet. I remember. So his wife was reading him a review in the newspaper of him called A Calm Review of a Calm Man, a flattering article about him from the Saturday Evening Post. She paused, and he told her, "That's good. Go on. Read some more." Those were to be his last words. She resumed reading when, a few seconds later, Harding twisted convulsively and collapsed back into bed, gasping. Florence Harding immediately called the doctors into the room, but they were unable to revive him with stimulants like coffee. Harding was pronounced dead a few minutes later at the age of 57. Harding's death was initially attributed to a cerebral hemorrhage. As doctors, I don't think that's what I said earlier, but as doctors at the time did not generally understand the symptoms of cardiac arrest, Florence Harding did not consent to have the president autopsied. So that's a little bit of the ending, just before we go back in time. Back in the year... Oh, do you have any questions?
I don't know. I don't think so. No, continue.
Okay, so top of his life. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna read a little bit from the AI this time instead of Wikipedia. Change it up. So Harding came into office during the period of national disillusionment that following the World War I. So many Americans were seeking a return to normalcy after years of global conflict, which makes sense. Because war is terrible. Harding campaigned on a platform that emphasized it's like Make America Great Again, but without all the baggage, like let's go back to like the way it was before war existed.
Right. I feel like it was a bit more inspirational back then than it would have been now. It's like, hey, we've been through a lot. Let's get back to the happy times.
Mm-hmm. But funny enough, like that didn't mean much. It just meant like, I'll be honest, this presidency was kind of boring. Most of the good stuff happened. Most of the interesting controversies and drama happened after he died, which is why I started at the end. Like also he was only president for like a year and a bit. So,
well, I feel like similar to, was it Andrew Jackson? Or maybe the person just after Andrew Jackson. Like, I feel like, Abraham Lincoln had the Civil War. He did a lot of crazy things, right? So it was like, I felt like it was like a tough act to follow. And I know with Woodrow Wilson before, with the World War, right? Like, that's a tough act to follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I think if I could sum up, like I remember last episode, you were talking about what was it called, the it's like NATO but before.
Oh yeah. It was the I'll be honest.
This was a month ago.
This was and also I have a goldfish brain, so things get deleted
I can't
quickly.
remember it either.
I can let you know in like half a second.
It's called the New World. Let's see. It's called.
But eventually becomes the United Nations.
Yeah, but they had a different name for it. Like, there's the League of Nations. Yeah. League of Extraordinary Nations. So, so I'm not too sure about the last guy because I didn't actually read him, but this guy, he was not in favor of the League of Nations. For the reason that he didn't like the little caveat that if one country went to war, you'd have to go to war with them. So, yeah, that's fair enough. It sounds like just a high probability of going to war.
Yeah, but what happens is like it's not so much like a mutually assured destruction, but it's like if you're in that treaty, yes, but also you and several countries in a similar situation. So it's like the people you're in it with are less likely to start a war because they know they're going to bring other people in it, and two, it defers people from deciding to do that because like, oh, if I do, it's not just one country, it's 6.
Mm-hmm.
So
like strength in numbers, but also better chance of something happening.
True.
So going back to his life. Actually, I should start at I'm jumping all over the place. What a mess. Okay, so he okay, so he grew up in Ohio, and he was a small town in Ohio, and he bought a newspaper, called the Marion Star. Marion was the town of the newspaper, and he built it into a successful newspaper. Harding served as Ohio State Senate. One of the things at the time that was controversial was it was rumored that Harding had some African American genetics.
Oh.
And which at the time was like, ooh, so scandalous. But today they I think they have confirmed with DNA tests that he does. But at the time it wasn't really. I don't think it was like used effectively against him as a political tactic. Because I don't think people believed it, but it was true.
Oh, interesting.
So so they were abolitionists, obviously, because their history, their family, and he started as an editor, and then he eventually bought his own newspaper. And he was a Republican, and the Marion, the city of Marion was, I think, more left leaning. So he kind of was like, he decided to have the newspaper be like bipartisan, but only slightly leaning to the right.
Okay.
So, that's, so he was very strong. He was a strong journalist. Okay. I'm really, I'm drowning here. Okay. Let's see here.
You're doing great.
Okay. So he eventually ran for, I believe, for politics. Okay. Well, let me see here. So, he met his wife, and her name, which we know is at the time was Florence Kling, eventually to become Florence Harding. and apparently he attacked her father in the newspaper.
Oh, like TMZ style?
I guess, yeah.
Spooky.
I'm just reading this Wikipedia.
Hey,
I'm just giving
you know what?
I don't even know what I'm saying is true.
Guys, folks, listening right now, we know nothing. We're just here
I
to
swear
hang
I
out
used to know this.
and
Start in
yeah.
politics. Yeah. Don't take this as the truth. It's more my interpretation of history. So, after purchasing the Star, he started getting into politics. He ran for governor. No, sorry, he didn't run for governor. Okay, he supported someone running for governor. Oh God, this is so rough. Hey, so tell me a little anecdote, Dutch.
Just a general one.
Yeah, break up the episode.
I mean, I like his picture. I like that he's doing this like thinking pose, and what I really enjoy is on his main like profile photo, he's got pretty white hair but still insanely black eyebrows. So I like to think that he gets his hair like bleach blonde dyed because he wants to look more serious.
True, more wise.
He looks like somebody to me, but I can't put my finger on it.
Could it be that Muppet again?
Oh, yeah.
This is the second guy who looks like the same
guy?
Muppet. What?
I mean, I guess that Muppet is basically all of the presidents, anyways. So that tracks.
This is the second time that the president has looked like it's the Eagle Muppet.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that anecdote is over, back into the facts. Okay, so he ran for U.S. Senate, and he might have got in. It's hard to tell. But he eventually ended up running for president. So back then, the Republican Party was kind of a boys' club.
No.
Yes. Let's see. How did he get back into it? Oh God, I should have reviewed this. Okay, let me just jump straight to the stuff that I find interesting. So
Yeah. Go from the end.
Yeah. So he dies, right? And people
Drama.
are like, "Hey, pretty good president. Am I right?" And everyone's like, "Yes, one of the best." And then the drama started coming out. So so there was this thing called scandals. Okay, so there's this thing called the Teapot Dome.
The Teapot Dome?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
initially my first thoughts is that that's where like grandmas go to WWE fight
and drink tea.
And drink tea when they're done. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, it turned out after the fact that his whole cabinet was pretty corrupt. Like he was okay. Well, actually, no, he wasn't okay. He was having an affair with his wife.
Hey, you know what? Wait. He was having an affair with his wife?
With somebody else.
With somebody else. Okay.
Affair on his wife.
I mean, here's the thing. You know, cheating's bad. Having an affair is bad, right? You know, it's like if you're with somebody, you should definitely just say, "Hey, I got feelings. Let's separate." Totally cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
he didn't do that.
No.
She read him. She didn't find out, I think, till after. After she read him a nice review on.
I give people some slack during a certain time, because like people got married when they were like 18 years old, and it was like, you know, you didn't get married because like, I guess some people did it for love, but a lot of people just did it for status or for like, as a woman without having rights yet, you couldn't own property unless you had a husband. So like, honestly, it's like they probably weren't meant for each other emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So, go get yours. I give him a pass.
Yeah, and you never know what's going on in their love life.
True.
But we do know what's going on in his love life because we've got letters.
Ooh,
let's
saucy.
go. Okay, so here's abcnews.com. 10 sexy things President Warren Harding told his mistress. All right. Wow. So here's 10 quotes. I'm thinking that I could fill a good 10 with this. So here are 10 steamy highlights from the Harding Phillips love letters. And just so everyone knows, Carrie Fulton Phillips was his mistress. Okay.
Carrie, that slut.
And apparently it's been rumored that Warren had a secret code name for his penis. So stick around, listeners.
Stick around.
You thought the first third was slow, but now things are steaming up. Here are 10 steamy highlights from the Harding Phillips love letters. Number 1. Wouldn't you like to get sopping wet out on Superior? Not the lake. For the joy of fevered fondling and melting kisses?
What the?
Wouldn't you like to make... This is not ChatGPT, by the way. This is not a steamy fan fiction. This is real history. Wouldn't you like to make the suspected occupant of the next room jealous of the joys he could not know, as we did in morning communion at Richmond? Number 2. Honestly, I hurt with the insatiate longing until I feel that there will never be any relief until I take a long, wild drought of your lips and then bury my face on your pillowing breasts.
Wow.
Number 3.
He does not look like a man. I mean, I guess he works for a newspaper, but my God.
Yeah. I should probably say, actually, for the audience's knowledge, this wasn't public information until actually quite recently. So he wrote these letters before he died, obviously, to his mistress, and then she, I believe, kept them, and then they were eventually found, like discovered, or she passed away and someone found them, and someone was like, "Oh, this is the President of the United States here," and so they gave them to Warren Harding's family as like this was in the 60s or the 50s, 1950s or 60s, and they basically said, "Okay, we'll read them, and then we'll give them to the Library of Congress, but they can't be opened for 50 years." So just like about a decade ago, they were able to pop these
that
babies
makes sense,
open.
because then, like, anyone who is alive that's going to be offended by it or feel a certain way about it.
This is like pretty milk toast compared to what's on the internet these days. So. Number 3. Oh, carry mine. You can see I have yielded and written myself into wild desire. I could beg. And Jerry. Okay, so Jerry. Jerry. Who's this Jerry guy he's talking about?
Jerry Springer.
Jerry is the code name for his penis. So let me start again. Now that you know who Jerry is. Oh, carry mine.
Imagine if we had picked our code names and one of us picked Jerry. That'd be amazing.
My God! That if we knew, I would have been Jerry if I had known.
Amazing.
Jerry Deep Throat. That's my full name.
Jerry Deep Throat. Jesus.
Oh, carry mine. You can see I have yielded and written myself into wild desire. I could beg. And Jerry came and will not go. Says he loves you. Shit. And that you are the only love worthwhile in all his world, on this all this world. And I must tell you so, and a score or more of other fond things he suggests. Man, this penis talks a lot. But I spare you. You must not be annoyed. He is not so utterly devoted that he only exists to give you all. I fear you would not find a fierce enthusiast today. And if you thought that that was all you were going to hear from Jerry. I'm pretty sure that this next one is from Jerry. Number 4. Jerry, you recall Jerry, whose cards I once sent you to Europe. I sending a dick pic, I guess. Came in while I was pondering your notes in glad reflection, and we talked about it. He was strongly interested and elated and clung to discussion. He told me to say that you are the best and darlingest in the world, and if he could have but one wish, it would be to be held by your darling embrace and be thrilled by your pink lips that convey the surpassing rapture of human touch and unspeakable joy of love's surpassing embrace. I cordially agree with all he said. Perhaps it is not important, maybe it is not even interesting, but he is devotedly, exclusively for you and his other wife.
Wow.
All right, do you need a break before we're mid-time?
I mean, I will say that's some beautiful writing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's steamy, but it's like 20th century steamy.
The rest aren't as quite as steamy. They're more just like kind of just like they're more like tweets. Like Jerry sends Christmas greetings. This is number 5. Jerry sends Christmas greetings. He would come too if I might. Would he be welcome cordially? So I think he's not taking a little bit lighter on the sweet nothings. Number 6. Wish I could take you to Mount Jerry. Wonderful spot. These letters are just like not even a page. It's like a
It's like a
fortune
little
cookie.
note. It's a little like love
Yeah.
note, right?
Number 7. I'm ever wanting to kiss and fondle, to embrace and caress, to adore and possess. I can't. Oh, it's a poem. I can't help it. That is not spiritual, I grant, but very real. Number 8. All the love a man can know and feel and endure and gladly, oh so gladly give. Wow. Jerry didn't even make an appearance in that one.
It's not always about Jerry, you know?
She's been talking about him quite a lot. Number
Jerry.
9. There are no words at my command sufficient to say the full extent of my love for you. A mad, tender, devoted, ardent, eager, passion wild, jealous, reverent, wistful, hungry, happy love. Unspeakable, encompassing, immeasurable, absorbing, unendingly worshipping, unceasingly
Jesus.
exalting, unwillingly exacting, involuntarily excluding, everlastingly compensating.
Okay,
Number 10.
That's love bombing. I don't.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that was like intense.
Oh, okay. I should probably say this guy had a bad reputation for running his mouth. Not in a bad way, but just like he talked a lot. Someone gave like the most delicious insult. Let me see if I can find. I'll maybe look after this, but hold on. No, okay, number 10. If I have interpreted correctly, you do not wish me to bring the missus to Ohio. That's it. Yikes.
That's it. That's awesome. That ended.
I wonder if that was the last thing he ever said to her.
Yeah.
If I interpreted correctly, you do not wish me to bring the missus to Ohio.
Hey, so just double checking. Don't bring my wife?
Yeah.
That's funny.
But bring Jerry?
Jerry?
Is Jerry invited?
That's
okay.
funny.
Well, I gotta find this this like thing that someone said to him. It was so funny. If I can't, how fast can I find it?
I have faith in you. Just whenever you go to edit, just put in like.
Oh yeah, I can just edit out the silence.
Edit the silence or put in like some music or like fast forward sound effects. Like a VHS tape.
No, let me see.
Uh-oh,
I'll
my
just search for
headphones.
quotation marks in this thing.
My headphones are dying, but I think we can hold on. If I don't respond to you, it's because I'm switching my headphones.
Okay. I'll just run my mouth like Warren G. Harding. Okay, I'm just searching for quotation marks. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta read this. So Kling was his original lover, his wife, and this is
So you say Kling?
yeah, that was like his wife's maiden name,
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
Never mind. This is not important. Here. Oh, I kind of liked his wife because she seemed to be like running the ship. Funnily enough.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, like she was really pushing him to do more and stuff. Except for. I might have to edit out the silence here.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. So, you started your Christmas shopping yet?
Always. My favorite thing is what I do for any sort of holiday is I just put a notepad in my phone. I have a little like saved notepad, and then anytime I'm out and about with somebody and they go, "Man, I wish I had a disco goldfish or a disco fishbowl," I write that down so that when it's time to get them something, I have a list of things.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite thing to do. Because then, as I said, my brain's a goldfish. So, I gotta write it down or I won't remember.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to give up because I don't know if what I was looking for is worth the payoff now.
Hey, you know what? Do you, man?
But here's something that someone did say. So Harding's conciliatory campaigning style aided him. This is when he was running for Senate. One of Harding's friends deemed the candidate's stump speech during the 1914 fall campaign as a rambling, high-sounding mixture of platitudes, patriotism, and pure nonsense. Dean notes Harding used his oratory to good effect. It got him elected, making as few enemies as possible in the process. So if his love letters are anything like his political speeches, I'm sure he just rambles on.
Excuse me. Also, apologies for those listeners. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, so if I'm coughing, I apologize for your eardrums.
No, I'll edit out all your coughs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that devout. Oh. Cut here. Yeah, do you want to just cough and get it all out?
I got it out. I turned my thing down. I don't know if it worked or not.
Alcohol.
I'm going to have another one.
Alcohol.
It's mostly when I start, if I laugh. That's when...
Oh, really? Okay, I'll try not to be as funny.
Yeah, bring it back.
Okay, let's do the Teapot Dome. That's not funny.
Teapot Dome.
Teapot Dome. Okay, so we'll play the Teapot Dome song.
In this corner, we've got Helga, and she's armed with knitting needles.
Okay, so this scandal, the Teapot Dome scandal, which was likely done the greatest damage to Harding's reputation in history, in his lifetime. Like most of the administration's scandals, it came to light after Harding's death, and he was not aware of the illegal aspects. So listen, this guy, the reason that he's now seen as like a bad president, he doesn't even know why, because he died before he found out about any of this. So,
well, he didn't have to live through it then.
Yeah, but he did pick these people to be in his cabinet, and they were like very corrupt. One of them, I don't think this is the one I'm thinking of. I don't think this is the Teapot Dome in my memory, but one of them was a bootlegger.
Nice. But do you think maybe he was bamboozled?
Well, a lot of these people were like his friends, like because he didn't really come from a political background. He was worked in the newspapers. He didn't have a lot of people he trusted working in politics, so he just kind of had to pick his friends from home. And I think a lot of them like just kind of took advantage of the situation because they're like, well, when am I going to be whatever Secretary of State? I can't remember what this position was, but so like most administration scandals, it came to light after Harding's death, and he was not aware of the illegal aspects. Teapot Dome involved an oil reserve in Wyoming, which was one of the 3 set aside to use by the Navy in a national emergency. There was a long-standing argument that the reserve should be developed. Wilson's first Interior Secretary, Franklin Knight Lane, was an advocate of this position. When the Harding administration took office, Interior Secretary Fall, his name was Albert B. Fall, took up Lane's argument, and Harding signed an executive order in May 1921 transferring the reserves to the Navy Department to Interior. This was done with the consent of the Navy Secretary Edwin C. Demby. Let me speed through this actually. So the Interior Department announced in July 1921 that Edward Doheny had been awarded a lease to drill along. This is like the most boring scandal. Like, the more interesting one was the fair, but basically, let me get to the juice of this.
I mean, scandal back then. I mean, it was definitely scandalous for them. You know, comparative
like
to
some
like
people like taking some off the top. I think this.
Yeah.
But I think it ended up with this guy killing himself.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see if I can find. I'll ask.
Ask the audience.
I'll ask my Mistral 7B. What was the Teapot Dome scandal? Okay, the Teapot Dome scandal is a major political scandal that occurred during the administration of Warren G. Harding in the blah blah blah. Involved corruption, bribery, influence peddling within the federal government, centering around the leasing of U.S. naval reserves to private companies without competitive bidding. Ooh, that sounds juicy. The scandal took its name from one of the sites involved, the Teapot Dome Reserve in Wyoming, which was part of the extensive system of oil-rich lands merged by the U.S. government and used by the military and other public purposes. Other reserves included blah blah blah. The key figures involved in the Teapot Dome scandal were Albert B. Fall, the Secretary of the Interior under President Harding, who was responsible for overseeing federal oil reserves. Fall secretly leased the Teapot Dome Reserve to 2 private companies, Harry Sinclair's Mammoth Oil Company and the Pan American Petrol and Transport Company. The wealthy oil tycoon, blah blah blah. So basically, he was probably skimming some off the top of oil.
Was this our first president that wasn't? Well, I guess that's not a correct statement because I know we've had a few presidents in a row who were all like political nerds who were either a governor, a mayor, or like a lawyer. I think this is our first one who wasn't any of those in a while. Because I know a lot of the earlier ones weren't, just because they weren't, they were still creating the country.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm trying to see if... Don't need to trial. Okay, so I guess no one killed themselves for this, but there was a Justice Department scandal. Let me get a summary of this too.
Classic.
What about this guy? Okay, so his name was Harry Michael Dougherty, and was an American the Attorney General for Harding, and he was this was the bootlegger guy, I'm pretty sure. it's called the Dougherty scandal. So there was the Ohio graft scandal. During his tenure as Attorney General, Dougherty was accused of misusing government funds and influence peddling in connection with an investigation in political corruption in Ohio. There was included bribery and vote rigging allegations. Although he was never convicted of these actions, the scandal damaged his reputation and that of the Harding administration. Then this is the suicide guy. This guy, Jess Smith. The Jess Smith suicide case. Jess Smith was a close friend and confidant of Dougherty, who had been involved in various political scandals during his career. In 1923, Smith became entangled in an extortion scheme involving a former federal employee named Joe O'Mara, who claimed that he had compromising evidence about Dougherty and other administration officials. To protect Dougherty, Smith conspired with others to prevent the release of this information. Doesn't even tell us what it was. In 1923, just before he was due to stand trial of related charges, Smith committed suicide in his jail cell. Ooh.
Oh, guilty.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Guilty. I guess he just thought no matter what he did, he was gonna.
Maybe he didn't believe in the justice system.
Exactly.
Would bring him justice as an innocent man. So not too saucy, not too interesting as far as scandals go. It was still better than the petticoat affair, in my opinion. True. More action.
It's tough. Well, it's tough when I guess he was only a president for 2 years.
Yeah, not even it was a year and a couple months till he died in August. So.
Yeah.
Okay, who was the bootlegger? Fred A. Okay, so this is just honestly, there's just so much corruption in it. The Democratic Montana Senator Burton K. Wheeler was on the investigation committee. Blah blah blah. Toupee. Okay, maybe I can't remember. Anyways, alcohol. Don't drink it. Devil's poison.
When was it Prohibition?
Yeah, I think so. I think Prohibition started in the last presidency.
1920 to 1933.
1920?
Yeah. Which is the year
would have been
before he starts, and it goes all the way.
Then.
Yeah, and then Hubert Hoover after his presidency, it's no longer. I mean, people be drinking, but
yeah, in speakeasies. Prohibition, this is in Woodrow Wilson's page. Prohibition was developed as an unstoppable reform during World War I. Oh, that would make sense. Is that why Prohibition existed? Because of the war?
I guess.
People were just depressed as hell.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, I guess we'll get into it. I've never really...
Will we get into it, though? It's already happened.
I guess it's already happened. I'm looking at it now.
Let's do a little Prohibition corner. Prohibition corner. Tell me about. Give me.
I think it's religion based. Because they thought it was gluttony or something. Gluttonous.
Okay, so the movement towards prohibition was driven by various social and religious factors, including concerns about alcohol-related crime, poverty, and health problems. Temperance groups, particularly the Anti-Saloon League and Women's Christian Temperance Union, played a significant role in advocating for this policy change. Despite its widespread support for prohibition, at its inception, the ban proved to be highly unpopular among many Americans and was difficult to enforce effectively. This led to a rise in organized crime and related violence as bootleggers smuggled alcohol into the country. And speakeasies, illegal bars, sprung up to meet the demand for liquor.
And now they're a novelty.
Oh, I should put some 20s music over that. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
what I'll do.
You got a
Editor's
lot of
note.
editing to do.
Oh, yeah, I'm cutting out cough, so I might as well. Nah, I'll
Cutting
leave the
out
cough in, but I'll put in some nice 20s Charleston music, you know?
Amazing. So there is this is very much off topic,
Mm-hmm.
but I always sticks in my memory. There was a TV show, and I think it was on, like the Learning Channel. It wasn't like, it was like a reality show, but before the whole reality show, like, boom, where you had like Survivor and like Big Brother, and it was very much like overproduced.
Right.
This was more of like a social experiment.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was 3 or 4 families lived for, it wasn't a year, I think it was like a season or 2, where they lived as if they were pioneers. So each person, I think it was 3, because one family, it was a husband and wife with their 3 kids, had a fully built mansion. They were like log cabin. The second was I think a couple,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe one kid, and they had a half-built house and they had to build it up. And then the third was a man and his dad. They had resources, but to build the house, and he ended up getting married, and his wife came and lived with him later. So they were like mimicking the like pioneer life of like, oh, you go build your house, then your wife, and you get married, da da da. But they did it
Did he get married on the reality TV?
He got married on the show. Yeah. They had like this whole thing. Now I don't know if they maybe were married beforehand and they were just kind of maybe renewing their vows, but they like went through the process of like, oh, the newlywed or whatever, and the community came together. But what's really cool about it is they farmed, they made clothings, and they did like they like did community stuff, and they were just kind of like a modern family attempting to like live like a pioneer life, and how hard it was, like no light, no electricity, whatever. And the one dad was able, they made enough money one season because they sold, grain or whatever, and he was able to order a like old school I guess this is a distillery, or it does like with that machine that helps you like make alcohol, basically, right? The like bathtub moonshine situation. And he was like, because it was, I think the zone of time that they were doing it was around the Prohibition, so it was him, so he like made alcohol.
Right.
And I always remember
that's
that.
Fun.
Yeah, and then the other memory I have from the show was they got care packages from their family back home, and the one rule was, like, anything they sent had to be, like, of the time. Like, they couldn't have, like, run, and of course Grandma sent Oreos, and then the producer had to take it away, and the kids were crying because they really wanted Oreos. Yeah.
So they're just having, like, a tantrum about
yeah.
eating
Like,
Oreos
no,
because they don't
please.
exist.
Well, they'd probably been on the show for like a couple months, right? So they were ready to just. Oops.
Oh,
Anyways, it's a great show. I can't remember what it's called.
that's so sad for the Oreos.
Oh no, not the Oreos.
Would you like to participate in a steamy
quiz.
screenplay with me?
Oh God. Sure, of course.
Okay,
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Please give me a sexy screenplay for a Broadway show featuring Warren Harding, Carrie Fulton Phillips, and Jerry, the talking penis. All right, let's see what this thing pops out.
I think it was called. Oh, maybe I don't know. I'll see if I can find it. Frontier House.
All right,
No.
coming in hot off the presses.
Oh,
I don't know if it ends. It ends with a light dim, so I don't know if that's just.
I don't even have to open it up in a word pad. I can just read it right from.
Oh yeah.
Okay, dibs. I want to be Warren.
Okay, I'll be Jerry. Okay, wait.
Jerry.
There's
a narrator. And
okay, do you want to be? Okay, so you say you want to be Warren?
I'll be Warren.
Remember, this is a musical, Dutch.
This is a musical?
Mm-hmm. It says sings.
You write up a musical while I'm getting over a cold, and I start coughing when I sing.
You can kind of do it in what's it called when you
William Shatner speak.
What's it called in musicals when a patter song? You can do it as a patter song. You just kind of like say the words in a rhythm.
All right, cool.
All right. So who am I? I'm obviously Jerry, the singing penis.
It looks to be a narrator, Warren, Carrie, Jerry, ensemble.
Oh wow, there's a chorus.
I think he should be. I don't know.
Okay, I'll be Warren. Wait, so you're Warren? I'll be Carrie.
Okay.
And you be narrator and Warren, and I'll be Carrie and Jerry.
Okay, cool.
And you be Warren and the narrator. But also, before we begin, I want to boost that this is an open source AI. It doesn't censor you, so we're getting the full effect. All right.
Whoa, we're gonna have to change.
I haven't read it yet. I'm giving a full warning. The rating of our podcast. All right.
Not for children. Okay.
I'll do the stage stuff. Title: The Scandal of the Century. Lights come up on the Grand Broadway stage with a backdrop of the 1920s Washington D.C. I'll also put in music over this.
In a time.
Yeah. Oh. Don't sing it. I'll put over 1920s music. Yeah. Okay. Go.
Okay. In a time when corruption ran rampant and secrets were hidden in plain sight, we bring you a tale of ambition, scandal, and the one man who would dare to rise above it all, Warren G. Harding.
Enter Warren Harding, played by a dashing leading man.
I am the president, with power unmatched. In suits so fine, I walk this grand stage. My ambition burn brighter than the sun, as whispers of my secrets start to unfurl. Unfurl?
Enter Carrie Fulton Phillips, played by a captivating leading lady. I am the power behind the throne, with the puppet master in a man's world. My wit and cunning guide his every move, a secret alliance that can never be told. Enter Jerry, played by an animated marionette with a racy personality. Jerry, singing and dancing. I am Jerry, the talking penis, the one you'd wish to know. With words so naughty and charms so bright, I'll lead them all into temptation's glow. Warren and Carrie dance together seductively.
You are the angel that tempts me to sin, the forbidden fruit I can never resist. With you by my side we will conquer all. A love so scandalous it will leave a lasting twist.
Together we will rise above our enemies and their deceitful ways. In shadows we shall rule and reign, secrets locked away behind closed doors. Warren, Carrie, and Jerry perform a high-energy production number with an ensemble. Okay, everyone together, ready?
Okay. This is gonna. We're on over. It's the internet's not gonna help us. Okay.
Ready? The scandal of the century is unfolding. A tale of lust, power, and lies. With every move we'll push the boundaries. As our secret world comes alive before your eyes. Curtain falls as the cast bows.
Witness the scandal that shook a nation's core. In The Scandal of the Century, a tale they'll never forget.
Lights.
I don't know what happens in this play.
Yeah, I'll say, now give. Now right. Miss, a great, come on. Oh, I almost said my name. I almost said my real name.
Oh my god. I think I've doxed myself twice now.
Come on, deep throat. Think. Now write
Come on, Jerry.
what's it
Okay.
called? A soliloquy? How do you spell soliloquy? Dutch?
Soliloquy? I believe it is SILOU. No,
Soliloquy. Alright. Now write a soliloquy for Jerry.
SOLILOQUY. That's a crazy word.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it
look
is.
real.
Soliloquy. Now write a soliloquy for Jerry
Soliloquy.
about how he, how hard it is to be the president's penis.
Jerry Springer. What a guy.
Jerry the penis. Jerry the singing and dancing. Wow, this is. I don't know if I can do a dynamic pentameter, but I'll try my best. Jerry steps forward, center stage, and now begins his monologue. Jerry speaks with a wistful tone. Oh, what a burden I bear, a talking penis in this grand affair, to be the symbol of power and might, the secret weapon of their lusty plight. I am but a marionette, a puppet thrust into politics' great fret. Yet my words hold weight, my movements precise, guiding them through the treacherous vice. The stakes are high, the game so cruel, in Warren's administration I play the fool, to be desired and whispered about in secret, a constant reminder of their forbidden respect. How I yearn to break free of these strings, and dance upon a stage with no kings, but alas my purpose is clear, to serve as the voice of Warren's hidden fear. Carrie, our angel in white, she wields her charm, a guiding light in this game we disarm. Together we plot and scheme and deceive, creating a world where no one believes. Yet what is the cost of such an affair? The burdens of secrets that we must bear. In this world of lies, who can we trust, when every whisper threatens to be our bust? Oh, how I wished for a simpler time, to bask in the sunshine and not to climb. But fate has chosen me for this role, a talking penis in a story that's been told. So here I stand on this grand stage, a symbol of power that will not fade. And though my life may seem so strange, in the end, it is my words that will command. Jerry bows as he exits, leaving the other characters continued in their sordid tales. Wow, what a character.
Wow. Yeah. So it was. Wait. Okay. Quickly. I want to do the thing of things that happened between 1921 and 1923. This one. Every time I do this, I forget what website it is. Okay, 1922. I know, right? Every time I do this, I'm like, I should bookmark this, and then the moment we stop, I close everything down and shut my computer off. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Okay, 1922. The U.S. Supreme Court validates the 19th Amendment, which basically gives, it says that the United States and the states that are governing it cannot stop someone from voting based on the basis of sex, which means women can vote. Mm-hmm. 1923 Equal Rights Amendment drafted by Alice Paul and introduced in Congress. 1924. I don't know what NWP is. NWP members lobby for era at Republican and Democratic national conventions. Both parties reject motions and insert. I don't know. That was weird. Anyways, 1925. Nothing of note happens.
It's the National Women's Party.
That makes more sense. Wow, I just lost. I'm so sorry, as I did not know what that was.
You know what the NWA is?
Is that the Weapons Association?
No.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Awkward. Hey, I have a brain of a goldfish.
That's right.
It's fine.
That's what I like about you. I can keep telling you my same jokes.
I swear I listen, okay? That's so funny. The website I have is not... This is just giving me a political stuff. I want, like, world history.
Well, I guess, like, not much happened in just 1 year. Really.
I think I might find a better one. 1924. The death of Vladimir Lenin triggers power struggles between Leon Trotsky and Joseph Stalin.
Now that's history.
There you see where things are happening.
Mm-hmm. On the other side of the lake.
1925. Hitler's Mein Kampf is published. Ooh.
Shit. Wait, what year did you say? 25?
1925, yeah.
Whoa, hey, you're getting ahead of your talking Calvin Coolidge.
Then we're not going to have a lot, yeah. Immigration Act of 1924 significantly restricts immigrants from Asia and the Middle East and Southern Europe to the U.S. to be able to travel and live in the U.S. 1924, January to February, the first edition of the Winter Olympics is hosted in Chamonix-Mont-Blanc, France.
Oh, actually, I have a movie that is they actually recorded the whole Olympics.
Oh, cool!
I was watching part of it. It's mostly like it's just kind of cool to see the people walking around in the Olympics back in the 20s.
That's fun.
If anyone's interested in looking that up, the Criterion Collection has the whole collection of Olympic movies.
Very cool.
Little side there.
My last one is October 16th, 1923. The Walt Disney Company is founded.
Hey, how about that Steamboat Willie? How about that Steamboat Willie? We can sing that song.
Free Domain. Well, oh yeah, the Steamboat Willie song. Got it.
Oh, we should do Mickey Mouse Mini. We'll do that next week.
Mickey Mouse Mini?
Yeah, we can do a Mickey Mouse thing. We can do a screenplay where Calvin Coolidge hangs out with Mickey Mouse.
Doesn't it have to specifically be Steamboat Willie though? Or is it?
Well,
Mickey
I mean,
Mouse?
what is a Mickey Mouse? That's the real question.
I mean, the visual representation of Mickey Mouse is quite different than Steamboat Willie.
Well, it's a ship of Theseus kind of thing where you get some gloves. So am I not allowed to put gloves on my Mickey Mouse?
No, I'm just saying if we're talking about like, free domain situation. I don't know how. Like, I get Steamboat Willie is now like available because like he was the first drawing before they like became a like trademarked company.
Mm-hmm.
But who am I?
Who are we?
I just forgets conversations that you can tell a joke 6 times.
Hey, you know what's great is also like, since you can't remember, you always repeat yourself and you're always setting me up for the same jokes.
Hey, no, I got you. I got you. That's what I do.
Like shooting fish in the barrel. Working on a tight 5 for you.
Appreciate you.
Alrighty.
Alright. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for indulging me in my. It was a pretty smutty episode. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that guy.
This guy fucks.
Actually, you know what's crazy? His last name's Harding.
Oh yeah, we didn't even make that joke.
Crazy. Warren G. Harding fucks. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Jerry. Who let Jerry out?
Did somebody order a pizza? Sorry. Anyways, thanks everybody. That's the episode.
All right, take care.
Bye.